Okay. What is your question? Can you read that again? Sorry. Madan?
Yes, I'm reading the question. So, question is, first question. Hello, Raj sir. We are able to see the stock in the ERP and no stock in EWM, but in ERP underscore stock check. Stocks are showing in both ERP and EWM. We don't have any queues or open whereas task or PI documents. This is the first question. The second question is mic is not working, I think.
There's no second question.
I just I'm just kidding. So
Yeah. Good. So we are able to see the stock in ERP and no stock in EWM. But ERP stock check, stocks are showing in both ERP and EWM. We don't have any queues and open WTs or PI documents.
that's correct.
Looks like it's strange, right? I mean, like stock is there in only ECC, but not in EWM. So that means EWM, it was consumed when they see that. So in this case, I would suggest one thing. Why don't we go ahead and check it in difference analyzer if there is any difference. Okay. And then compulsory, even if you say that, I'm not sure what I mean, like version of EWM you are using. I think 9.0, they don't have option to see the queues from the ERP stock check until unless you go ahead and see it from the table level or SMQ2 level in ECC. There might be SMQ2 queue blocks in ECC, and then they were stopped in the SMQ2 to post it due to some other product. Like example, I have posted 3 products at a time, and then one product is having an issue, which is a different product than what you are looking for right now. But suppose you are looking for ACC stock is ABC product, but the 3 products, one of them is the ABC product, and then issue when you see that the product which is already errored in SMQ2 is a different. So in that case, compulsory you have to go through entire queue block in the queue container, whether this product is there or not. If the product is there, yes, take that product and then resolve that issue so that stock will be nullified in ECC point of view. Okay, that is how you can do that. What is the yeah, I know no queues in ECC and EW means have you checked? Otherwise, queues are saved.
Hi Raju sir, this is Pawan.
Yeah.
Sir, there is actually I also like face it like same issue. Like there is one report actually. In that report, particular report, we can give the like monitor like warehouse number and the product, so that if there is in the particular report if we execute, is there any stock in EWM but it is not showing in monitor, it will show there actually.
That is an ERP stock check, right?
No, not ERP stock check. It is like SCWM on slash SCWM slash some quants, like it is some report. So that it will show in SC38, it will show that actually. Otherwise, it will be another different case also. Maybe it will be ERP underscore stock check program error. I face it with both kind of issues. Maybe if there is any like T code program error also, it will show like that. Otherwise, we can check in that report SC38 stock. I will tell you exact report on that.
Yeah, I mean, you are right. Yeah, ERP stock check 9.0. I saw that recently. 9.0, there is no option to show the queues. One thing, because ERP stock check you are running in EWM, the stocks are, I mean, the queues which we are there in the back end in SMQ2 in ERP system. But why don't you check in SMQ2 and SMQ1 in both the systems? somewhere it got stuck. But otherwise, if there is nothing in the queues, somebody moved to SMQ3, that's a saving the queues in the backend. Otherwise, somebody deleted these queues, as per my understanding. But somewhere there would be a proof. There compulsory there is a proof for all these movements. If there is no queue means, did you check that receiving queues as well as outbound delivery queues? Okay. So, I mean, a lot of things needs to be considered in the backend. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Raju sir, Rajdeep here again. So I
Hmm.
think this is a general issue because even like week back, one of my colleague had faced the same issue. Like they have done the outbound delivery and
Hmm.
it was completed successfully, and in ERP side also the status is successfully.
Hmm.
And now what is happening is that in EWM side in ERP side the stock is updated. In EWM side, when we check the stock in physical available stock, the stock it is not showing. But
Hmm.
when we check in stock comparison between ERP and EWM, that is stock check underscore ERP EWM transaction code is there, right? To
Hmm.
compare the stock between ERP EWM. When we check over there, there actually the stock it is showing in EWM side also, even after the goods issue. And
So that
when we
means it
check,
is not there in the monitor, you're saying?
yes, sir, in monitor physical available stock, the stock it is not showing. But when we check in stock, ERP stock check, there the stock it is showing. And here one more issue is that in physical inventory, physical available stock, the stock is not showing. But when we check in a resource management, against the resource, that stock is showing, sir.
Yeah, that's a good point. Correct. I mean, that means in the physical stock option, we, I mean, exclude
The,
resource has been checked so that it is not showing, right?
uh, like what happened is that when
Yeah.
Verostos was created, one resource was assigned to that one, and
Hmm.
the resource has done the goods issue.
Correct.
And from physical available stock, the stock has been reduced. And in ERP side also, the stock has been updated. But when we check the stock in ERP EWM stock comparison, there the stock it is showing. So when we did the analysis, when we checked against the resource management, it was found that after the warehouse order confirmation also, that activity was not unassigned from the resource.
No, actually, you said it is goods issue is completed. When the goods issue
Yes,
is
sir.
completed, stock is already deducted from there. Maybe some stock
Mm,
is on the resource or is on
mm,
the TU,
mm,
which was not showing in the physical stock option in monitor, because
mm,
you are someone, whoever is checking the stock,
mm.
that exclude resource stock, exclude TU stock. Those two things are unchecked, not unchecked, so that it doesn't show you the stock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, exclude the resource stock. So where we can find this option, sir?
Physical
If you
stock,
don't mind, can
when you double click on the physical stock in the monitor, there will be a pop-up, right? So
okay,
by default, storage bin stock, exclude storage bin stock will be unchecked. But the other two check boxes in the below, I mean, bottom of that pop-up, you can see
okay,
exclude resource stock, exclude TU stock, something will be there. That should be unchecked, so that you will see entire stock on the resource, on the TU, on the bin.
okay. So once the warehouse order is confirmed, the resource will be automatically removed from the top activity, right? Correct, right, sir?
Now, what is that? Once the warehouse are this?
Once the warehouse order is confirmed,
Hmm.
the resource who has assigned for that activity, he will be unassigned from that activities, right? Once the activity is completed.
Definitely, yes.
So
But
here,
if this
but
is the case where the user has come out of the transaction in between, the stock will be on resource.
Okay. Okay. So I think might be it is not unassigned after the confirmation. That is the reason it might be impacting. I will check
Yeah,
on this one, sir. I will check on this one. I will unassign the resource from that warehouse order and check if it get resolved. I will update in next.
yeah, please. And also there, like, I think Pawan advised, like, there is a report /scwm/correct_quads. Yes, that's a correction of quads. Otherwise, Chaitanya also mentioned CHM_log. So those are for the inconsistencies in the bin or in the quants, physical stock and Lyman quan also. All these things will be uh, updated. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So
Yeah, if
Shivakrishna,
there is
make note of all this.
no,
This
if there is
this
no
is this is
queues,
Raju sir,
sorry.
Chaitanya here.
Yeah. Madan, you're saying something? Chaitanya, just a minute. Madan, you're saying something?
sorry, Raju. So I want to make sure that Shivakrishna is making note of all this because this discussion is for his question only.
Yeah. Yeah, Sivakrishna, one thing, SAP is built upon like whatever the transaction we are doing in EWM or in ECC. Yeah, I'll tell you recent experience what I have, the same thing. This is my story, okay? What happened? So there is a ticket was created to post one of the outbound delivery because which is stuck in SMQ2. And then when we see that SMQ2, there is an error saying that physical stock for this material is not available to post goods issue. When we check that, there is an ERP stock check. ERP showing 0 stock and EWM it is showing 30 pieces in the ERP stock check. And then there are 3 quantities stuck in SMQ2 Q block. So as per my analysis, initially what I understood, so total 30 pieces in EWM right now and stuck 3 pieces, meaning in ECC, there should be compulsory 33 pieces so that 3 pieces will be consumed based on the outbound delivery and then 30 pieces will be matching with ECC and EWM. That means there should be 33 pieces at this moment to post this stock, to post this SMQ2 Q block. So somehow there are multiple queues in ECC side where, I mean, it is a 9.0 system. ECC side, it was stuck with multiple queues for inbound delivery, multiple queues for outbound deliveries for different products. When I checked it, check all the inbound deliveries, as per my analysis, what I did, I went to SC16 in ECC system and then checked all the inbound deliveries in LIKP table and LIPS table. I found out that this product, there are 2 inbound deliveries are stuck. And these inbound deliveries are stuck with 26 pieces and another one is 7 pieces. So 26 plus 7 is around 33. Okay. And then there is an outbound delivery pending for 3 pieces to be posted. So what I did, so errored inbound deliveries are cleared so that 26 pieces were posted. And then I thought only one inbound delivery, 26 pieces. So then when I post the 26 pieces and outbound delivery, which is stuck, which the user has created for a ticket and also processed. Right now, the stock has become 26 minus 3 is equal to 23. But when I check ERP stock check, 23 in ECC, 30 in EWM. So that means there is a 7 pieces pending. And then I again check all these deliveries again and then saw that there is an outbound delivery, inbound delivery for 7 pieces. When I posted for that inbound delivery, ERP stock and EWM stock both are matching. So compulsory there would be a stock check. I mean SMQ2 Q blocks. But one more thing, I don't know whether how many queues are saved by the consultant. Sometimes we save queues based on the multiple reasons. So those things also you need to go to the entire LIPS table for this product. How many are not posted? The GR is not posted and GI is not posted. And then compare with the EWM, outbound deliveries and inbound deliveries. If there is a mismatch, the completed status, then go and check it in SMQ3 if there anything was saved. If not, we have to have a ticket to SAP, or you have to discuss with the business. Hey guys, so ERP delivery was created. It was moved to EWM, but EWM it was processed. But there was a queue block stuck, but it was deleted or it was saved in SMQ3. So right now, if you cannot able to retrieve the data, and then manually you have to do the stock comparison, and then take a precautionary note saying that, yeah, we don't have any clue at this moment to resolve this issue. That's the reason we are doing ERP stock check. After all these checks happen, that is very important to do that. Okay, this is what it was happened, and then when I say that this was resolved by clearing those inbound deliveries, then user was very happy, and then he closed the ticket. Somehow, I mean, like queue blocks compulsory will be there. If the queue blocks are not generated, there's one more thing you need to check in the back end. Go to ODO transaction, that means PRDO transaction. Check that PPF action was failed. Okay, PPF action was failed. So that is very important to understand that. Okay. Any question,
Thank you,
guys?
Raju. Thank you, Raju. And again, Magesh is late today, Raju. You see that?
Mahesh?
Yeah. And last week he told he just got married. I'm just telling you, okay? So he's late today.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Good, guys. Anybody have any other questions?
Raju sir, Chaitanya here.
Yeah, Chaitanya.
Sir, in my warehouse, actually, I have one product. Okay. That
Okay.
product is we have configured for POSC, like for inbound process.
So
Okay,
that means your process type determination indicator is different than the normal process type determination
Yes.
indicator. Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Good.
We have maintained like configured like in product master, everything we have configured process type determination indicator, put away control indicators. In POSC also, like we are following like after GR, we used to follow like deconsolidation and counting part. But what my doubt is if they want to use same product for without POSC, can we achieve this? Like, do we need to do any config change, or without touching that, can we achieve to move to like invert this material like after GR we can do the direct put away like that?
Yeah. Is somebody wanted to answer for that? Maybe Madan or someone.
I don't know, Raju, whether we can do it or not. But as I said, this already been configured and it's extended to material master. I mean, to the product master, and we given the PSCI. Everything has been given. I don't know if that can be done because it is going to trigger in the balance process type. We're going to give you IB01, right, for the trigger there for the POSC. And if we have any other, but I don't know. So for me, I don't know whether this can be achieved. So.
Raju sir, Rajdeep here. So POSC will run only for the HO. So in follow-on function, we can unpack so that the POSC will get deactivated.
Of course.
If he goes with an loose articles, that can be done, or else he can go with a manual put away from GR zone to the direct storage.
But there are two. I mean, like maybe can you guys, I mean, can you repeat the question again? Maybe we'll go one by one. Maybe there must be an answer for that. Yeah. Can you, Chaitanya, right? You asked the question.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you say that question again?
One
Well-
product is maintained for POSC, sir.
Okay. That means in the inbound delivery process, you have an HU.
Hmm,
And then next you did the goods receipt and then you created a unloading task. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Unloading task is completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what is your question now?
Means here we are following like deconsolidation and counting part. After these two parts will be done, right, we will do the final put away. Up
Correct.
to here, I am clear.
Hmm.
And what my question is, if I want to use the same product without POSC, it can be a feasibility is there or not. That's what my doubt.
Why do you want to? Why don't you? I mean, why don't follow this POSC process? I mean, you want to follow POSC process, and then for one vendor, and then another vendor you don't want to follow. Am I right? Something like that.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Okay. While receiving, you don't want to follow this.
Hmm.
Okay. So what was that? I mean, reason. One vendor you receive a packed product, one vendor you are going to receive a unpacked product, something like that.
Yeah. Some of the vendors, they are not sending the materials with the respect of HU. So that's why is any feasibility or not? Means yes.
Go ahead. Somebody is answering.
Means I thought one solution, but I am not sure whether it will work or not. So that's why
What was that?
I just want to create a different WPT. Okay. For this product means for this WPT, we have a there is a key code for master data maintenance like SCWM STS stage determination underscore in, right? There I will maintain my WPT and based upon which door it is coming, I will assign it. After this, right, actually our POSC will trigger based upon for inbound process if we our WPT level, if we will assign our POSC there, right? I will create a new WPT, right? For the WPT, if it is related to, means I won't assign any storage process for that particular WPC, like which materials are not coming from, which are not moving to POSC. For the WPC, I won't create any POSC, means I won't assign any POSC to the WPT. So based upon the main thing is I want to keep these materials in a different activity area. So based upon that, I will move the based upon activity area WOCR will create, right? So based upon WOCR, our WPT will trigger, and it can be achievable or not. I am little bit confused here.
Okay, good. I mean, maybe put it in a paper and then try it, but I'll tell you my view on this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first thing is WPT. First thing, 1011. If you are using for a POSC, then maybe 1015 something you created it, and 1015 you wanted to use it as a normal without POSC. 1011 used for with POSC.
Correct.
So in your product master, you always maintain process type determination indicator. So meaning with your inbound delivery document type and then item type, maybe the other point is priority point, and then this indicator, the indicator what you process type determination indicator, and then you are going to determine a 1011, right?
Correct.
So that means for this product, if the delivery type and item type is matching for the inbound delivery, it is always triggered this process type.
Correct.
So this process type is not going to trigger based on the stage stadat in.
Yes,
right?
correct.
That's what you're saying, not stadat in. System will always check inbound delivery, determine the process type. Based on the process type, have you seen the entry in the stadat in? Then only it is going to determine. It is going to show you what staging area it should be determined.
Okay.
But process type is determined way before that itself, based on your delivery document type and item type and delivery priority, and then process type determination indicator. Based on that, it is going to determine the process type. After that, it will go and check as a second check. It will check in StatDatin what staging area and door need to be determined. Will be checked in here in StatDatin.
Okay.
So check that. I mean, like, this is what the standard SAP, how it is going to work. In that, I mean, that's the reason. I mean, I say that put it in a paper. What do you want to do that? I mean, just step 1, step 2, step 3. This is what I would like to do. And then experiment it. Yeah, there's no wrong in that, in experimenting on that. But when somebody said answer like saying that if there is no HUs are received from the vendor, even though if it is 1011 triggered, you can do the normal goods receipt and then you can put away directly to the bin. There's no POSC, because POSC will always trigger for the handling units, but not for the products. So that's how you can do that this way.
Okay, sir. Okay, I will try this.
Yeah.
And
Handling units.
Chaitanya, one more point, like for loose article which you are telling, right? For that one, you can maintain a quantity classification put away. Through like that, you can achieve the put away for the loose articles.
Yeah, the lose and then I mean, stock with the pallet stock or with the quantity classification is different concept. Yeah, put away time. You wanted to go with a different, per suppose loose quantity, grade less than the pallet quantity, and all pallet quantities you wanted to go in all pallet quantities. You wanted to send it to the pallet area, and then all loose wanted to go to in a loose area, something like that. Yes, what Rajdeep said is right. I mean, like, quantity classification related put away need to be maintained. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we will do that. But yeah, before, if we trigger a new means different WPT only, then only we can achieve this part, right? First of all,
No different. I mean, with the same. With the same put away. I mean, process type also you can do that. But one thing what you can do is there are multiple ways. I mean, like, all the time you wanted to have it. I mean, discard the HU, and then it can be followed normal put away process. And if the HU is there, it will follow this. Yeah, another thing, in the process type, there is an option. When you give that storage process, besides to that, there is a deviate from the storage process. Storage process is not applicable. There is a 1 or 1, 2 blank will be there. I think 1, 2, 3 blank. There are options in the process type configuration. Say that storage type can be ignored. Storage process can be ignored. There is a checkbox. Just do the checkbox, and then you just put away instead of sending to this thing. But yeah,
I will try this.
Yeah, you can try these options. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks for the input, sir.
No problem. Yeah. Good, guys. Anybody?
Hi Rajesh, Dheeraj here. Good morning.
Hey, Dheeraj. Yeah.
So I guess I have posted this question in the group as well. I wanted to repeat the same. If anyone is having any documentation or any knowledge around the EWM integration with ASRS, can you please share? We are supposed to do one demo for a customer here in Malaysia, and for that I just wanted to know the overview, how it works and how we connect it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do one thing. I mean, this is a big and lengthy process. What we can do that. We'll talk offline. Maybe you can call me after some time, and then we'll take the requirements, and then we'll see what is that process, and then we'll talk in the group. Otherwise, we can resolve that. Okay, we'll talk offline on this. Okay.
Okay, means it's not about the requirement. I just wanted to know how it works so that I can post my questions in the demo session or the client during client visit. It's
Definitely.
really in the initial step.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about this personally, and then we'll come back with what was the thing and all these things. But
okay, sir. That's
yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, anybody have any other question, guys? Good. I mean, if you have no questions, like, that's good. But otherwise, I'll talk about, the one which we wanted to demo it today is not happen. So we'll see that next week. Yeah, Mahesh, any question?
Yeah, in monitor, there is an option called cancel warehouse task, right, and confirm warehouse task for inbound and outbound. So
Correct.
that option we need to shuffle inbound or up. But I tried in SAM system, but it is not working. So
Oh,
any
you mean to say
suggestion,
that,
can we get it or enhancement?
No, it's a configuration only. You are saying that one of the method, maybe I don't remember
Yeah.
the method for TO cancel. TO cancel is there right below the confirm the warehouse task in the backend, right? You wanted to
Confirm.
you wanted to change
Yes.
that
Yes.
from there to you wanted to put it as in the starting or in the end or somewhere you wanted to remove right after confirm confirm confirm
As a
task in the
background.
backend, right? Background. So that is a configuration. I did that. I don't remember there is a video on that, but I think I have maintained that.
Monitor, I tried change the options as well. By putting up and down, but it's not working.
It will work. I mean, the position need to be changed. Right now, it is a position number 7. You make it as a position number 9 for TO cancel. 9 or 10, whatever you want it. Even if it is the last one, change the 10, whatever it is there right now, to 7. And then 7 is going to be changed to 10. So that it is going to change positions. So that there will be no TO cancel right immediately to this thing. I did that. I mean, I have worked in one of the project to change that in the monitor. That's already existing methods. You are planning to change it to shuffle them. It is only configuration.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe next week
I
I'll show.
I will try this.
Next week I'll show you guys how to.
Okay, Rajesh.
in the
Meanwhile, I will try and get it here.
Definitely. Yeah. Good. Anybody have any other questions? Yes, Paul. Yeah.
Sir, if inbound delivery was stuck in SMQ due to some other reasons, like, but user deleted the queue from the SMQ to inbound delivery queue, means like, can we re-trigger that inbound delivery message from EWM again?
So you are saying that there is already an inbound delivery created in ECC that was transferred to EWM and then goods receipt is also posted.
Yeah,
that
put
goods receipt
everything.
related information is not updated in ECC, but it was stuck in SMQ2. That SMQ2 got deleted. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is put away already completed? Inbound goods receipt is completed and put away also completed, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, I think the PPF action, you just check the option, whether you can able to re-trigger that. Usually that is not a best practice. And also it was happen only one time, correct?
Yes. Like I faced like thrice. Later we remove the authorizations from the users actually from the queues.
Yeah, from the queues deletion, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Instead
sir.
of processing, they are going to delete it. Yeah. Yeah. Check that. I think SM21 or some transaction who deleted it. You can also see that. The other way around. Yeah.
Actually, SAP has suggested one report, sir, but means I am not able. Means I asked SAP actual process. They did not tell me actually that report process how they re-trigger the message actually. Means
Yeah. Did you ask them? Did you given the system access to them so that they will re-trigger that?
I asked means I had given the system access to them, sir. They re-triggered the message from EWM. So that queue got re-triggered again from EWM to ECC, but I asked for the procedure. They did not tell me the procedure actually. I will give the report name in the law.
Go ahead
in the
and
chart.
check.
I tried in like test
Go ahead and check.
systems.
Yeah,
But,
go ahead and check it in SMQ2. Who triggered this user ID, and then check the same user ID is available in the inbound delivery PPF actions. So that means PPF action was de-triggered by them. So I mean, like they are having multiple reports access, right? So they can trigger that, and then check that. I mean, like this is only one-time access. They usually they don't tell us how they are doing, because sometimes it will create an inconsistencies in the system, and we do it manually until unless we know about the system. That's the reason. This kind of a situation, compulsory you have to go to SAP, and SAP is going to do that in the back end from their side. But if it is frequently happening, we always have to find out a solution why it is happening, and then we stop it. Stop triggering that. As you said, like you already stop giving that access SMQ to the user. So that is one way, is a controlling. The other way around, maybe if any issues are there, find out and then stop doing this.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I just pasting the report in the chart, sir. What SAP has suggested.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, few things SAP don't allow us to do. So maybe, yeah, SCWM R underscore message log underscore reset SAP has suggested. Yeah, this is a report, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe did you run this report? When you run this report, there will be a selection screen. Maybe based on the selection screen, it is going to retrigger /SCWM/R underscore message log underscore reset. Yeah, maybe you can try it in the system, SAP, whatever it is suggested. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody?
So only just a question on that, like only way is to approach SAP. Like we see multiple cases where the queue is like a PPF is triggered, but there is no communication to ERP. So at that time, what we can do, even after re-triggering PPF, it is not working. So the only way is to approach SAP, is it in this case?
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes even though if you re-trigger, it doesn't work, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, fine. I mean, SAP can only resolve some issues. They don't give access to do few things until unless we know the technically about the system. So
They ask us on lock entry and all, we try and remove. Still, sometimes it doesn't work. Still, so,
yeah,
but only
I mean,
way is to approach SAP, right? We do not have any solution.
no, I mean, if they say that this is what I have done this so that it was triggered, they will provide you the solution. Okay, if that is safe enough to do by consultants. Okay,
Okay.
As you asked the same question, SAP, you can ask the question. If this is, you can say that this is happening multiple times with the system. Can you provide the steps what you have done that so that I can go ahead? I mean, we can go ahead and do this. Will not create a ticket on this. Then SAP says this is technically cannot be given any answer for this. We only have to do that. Yeah, always raise it to SAP. Otherwise, they will provide the steps.
They ask always raise it to us.
Then yeah, follow that. I mean, like, and parallelly, you find out a root cause for this, and then stop that. Stop that happening.
Okay.
Stop that happening one way. The other way around. I mean, when you say RCA document, root cause analysis document, preventive action, and then There is one more called, like temporary solution and then preventive actions. You need to take care of that.
Okay.
Good, guys. Sure, Gauri. No problem. We can talk about issues. Good. If there is no questions, guys, thank you very much for attending. We can close the call and then we will have next week at least a separate topic on this. Okay, separate topics, and then we will discuss about this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.